Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We're live. I haven't plugged my headphones in, so I'm going to hope that it works without them, but we'll see. If it doesn't, we can plug them in. So, guys, I am live this afternoon on my profile to share with you, and hopefully the lovely Denise is going to jump on in a minute. My lovely little guest, who is one of our speakers at our Innate Health and Wellness Conference coming up in March. March the 15th to the 18th. The link will be in the comments after the live is finished. And this afternoon, we're going to have a little chat. Right, Denise is coming on. Woohoo! Approve. I think that's adding her in. Yes. Woohoo, this is working.
Hey.
Hello, how are you?
I'm really well. It works. Lucy, it works.
I know.
I know.
Good, isn't it? Modern technology. Denise, you look beautiful this afternoon. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you. No, this is great.
I know.
It's first Facebook Live in like, I don't know, four years, I think.
I don't go live on my profile very often, usually in my group, but so this is a little bit different for me. But Denise, I'm going to hand over to you just for a moment. So because I won't do it justice, so you can introduce yourself just with a little couple of one-liners. And then I have a few little questions to ask you about the conference. Yay! So go tell us who you are.
Lovely. Yeah. So those who don't know me, I'm Denise Holland, and I run a business now called deniseholland.org. Transformative coaching conversations. It's my 10-year anniversary, 1st of April, in an understanding of our psychology and how life works. And I'm just loving these 10 years, such a gift. And I help people not just in sports, which is what I've been involved in 30 years, but in all areas of life. So especially have a passion for young people, helping them to lead a better life, but also, people in business as well, helping them to get better results and to have a nicer time with it.
That's the goal, isn't it? Like, that's what we're here for, to like enjoy life and have fun and have freedom and play full out, you know? That's definitely my goal and aim. So thank you for introducing yourself. And I was going to ask you to start with, because last week I put a little post out to find out if people understand what these words mean: innate health and wellness and well-being and all those fancy words that we use and sometimes forget that perhaps people don't really understand what we're talking about, what we're pointing towards, and what this conference is all about. So if that's okay with you, Denise, would you talk a little bit about what innate health and wellness means to you and what this conference is all about and what we share? That would be lovely.
Just a little thing then.
Go.
So when we said about the word innate, we said that to anybody that's been involved in this understanding known as the 3 principles behind the human experience, we kind of get a sense that it's this incredible intelligence that makes our hearts beat, and it pops thoughts into our head, and it's responsible for every single piece of our lives, but we don't seem to talk about it very much. We don't talk about our amazing genius as human beings, because our psychological life seems to take over what we worry about, what we expect life should be like. And so for me, innate just simply means that which we already have got going for us as human life. And health, it is incredible that we're all here, thousands and thousands of years of evolution, and we tend to overlook how amazing we are. So and wellness is, for me, just the impact of knowing how amazing we are. And for me also is to understand our psychological life such that we don't have as much psychological waste. And I kind of coined that termination recently, Lucy, because I've been really looking at, we're so aware of waste in our physical lives, our practical lives, so doing a great job to save the planet. But when I really look at it, we have to clean up in here. We have to clean up inside in order to get a nicer world.
Yes.
Because the impact of people worrying less, people stressing less, people blaming less, all very innocent, judging less, the impact of those things is going to be immense in the world.
Definitely.
And also improve our health.
Yeah, I love that. It makes so much sense to me. And I love the way that you say that cleaning up on the inside and how that impacts and follows on the outside. And this morning when I was doing a live in my group talking about my sober journey, which was 3 years yesterday, and that was so powerful for me because thank you because that's what the difference is. Most of us don't understand, and we go outside and we look to find the answers and try and sort the problem out over here, and we don't realize that we're looking in the wrong direction, and it all starts with what's within. And it's like magic to me, Denise. I find it's like magic. It really is like, let's clean up over here, and then woohoo, ping, it's sorted over here for us. And we're like, oh my God, like how it blows my mind how incredible that is. So yeah, that's really good to share about what innate, the word innate definitely was something that people seem to struggle with. So thank you for that. I would love to ask you another question. I've got another couple actually. I've even been prepared. I never do this, but why is it, like, let's say, a burning desire for you, or something that really feels important to you to come to our conference and share to help others in this way? Why is that so important to you?
I love that. Well, first of all, I love you guys. I mean, we first hang out in Spain at the conference there, and I got to know you guys, 5 years ago, and I love that we can all just be in the room and be ourselves. And I love that we encourage other people to be able to do that in a really safe space where we're not judging people, where we have empathy for what people are going through in their psychology, and that we're just open to seeing something new about life. But we're doing it together. And I know that, we are speakers there, but in essence, we're collectively embracing the space, and we're speaking with the room, not to the room. And I love that's a collective consciousness, isn't it, at work, and the power of that. So for me, I'm just really inspired to share this understanding, because for me, Lucy, it's been such a gift. And I was on a journey of, I'm a bit of a recovering high achiever. I've been 30 years in performance sports, and trying to be the best that I can be. It's an innocent comment, but at the age of 7, I misheard that. I heard I wasn't enough unless I was the fastest, unless I won the race. But being the best you can be meant that there's something lacking in some way. And it's just a misunderstanding. At the age of 7, I even went home and changed my certificate. At the age of 7, I've got it. I can bring it to the conference. It makes me really choke up, because I changed it to first, and it was second. But I carried that not quite being enough and needing to achieve more through my entire athletic career, even international coach for Scotland. And I had an epiphany when I left those roles, and I suddenly realized and connected the dots about human performance and this beautiful optimal zone state that we just flow through life. Things feel effortless, and yet we get so much achieved. And I just saw that, oh no, this optimum zone state is not like a fleeting state of mind. It's who we are. It's at the core of our being. It's being, not proving. And for me, I just was like, oh my gosh, I've been spending my entire career trying to get things right, my kit right, my preparations right, my nutrition right, my strength, my speed, get it all right so I can be the best that I could be. And all along, all of that activity was just in the way. And all I had to do was get off the treadmill of trying to be more than human life itself. All I needed to do was just to get quiet, get into the space of being and pure presence, and then I would have everything I need. This innate, that word, resilience, this innate well-being. I've got everything I need already to live the life I want to live. So good. For me, it's just a pure inspiration to share what I've been gifted to see.
I love that. It's so beautiful, and I love a bit like me with my journey. It's very similar with the whole drinking thing. It was obvious that I was drinking excuse me, because similar to you, I didn't feel good enough, and I had to perform, and I had to, you know, show to the world that I was this amazing person, and without realizing that that's already there innately for us. And what I loved that you shared about was when you said that we're in the room as speakers, but we're holding the space. Like, you can't put words really on the feeling in that room over 3 days when we get in that conference room, can you? It lights you up, doesn't it? And it brings that, oh, I've got tears in my eyes again now thinking of it because that's the power of this conversation when we're all together, and the love that is in that room. I think that's absolutely the most important part of this. And when I was doing my live this morning, I was talking about how, like, when we shine as who we are, so when we understand that and we settle down and we're quiet, we have the space to shine. We have the space to shine exactly as we are. And when we do that, that has a little knock-on effect in the world. And when there's a little knock-on effect in the world, the whole goddamn world changes. Like, it's huge from a tiny little speck, and it makes such a massive shift, doesn't it, out in the world? So why would we not want that for ourselves and for other people? It's a win-win. So yeah, I find that that's beautiful. And I always think of the whole thing like with the stars shining. I think, like, imagine, you know, like, because we were always kind of taught when we were younger, oh, you know, be quiet, like, dim yourself down. And it's like, I was thinking, imagine if the stars in the sky just went, oh yeah, I'm just gonna like dim down today. Hello, universe, we want to see you shining so bright. And it's the same for us, because we are that nature and we are part of that. So I have one little last question for you, Denise, which is, who would the conference is for? You know, if they're watching this live and they're like, well, is this for me? Do I need to come to this conference? Who would you suggest it's good for?
Okay, before I answer that question, I just wanted to pick up on something you said there. I love what you're sharing, Lucy, and what occurred to me is that we so often compare ourselves to others. And I love your star analogy, that each star is unique and different, yet the source of it is the same.
Exactly.
And so who is this conference for? Really anyone that is drawn to or is touched by wanting to live the life they want to live, but something perhaps isn't going well, or something is holding them back, or that there just is something missing in their lives. And to learn more about what's going on for them in their psychology that could be a limiting factor, that could be a restricting factor. Now, it may also be that people have nothing going on, they're living a lovely life, and you know what? I would say come too. It's for everyone. And in terms of human performance, and I will be speaking about my upcoming book, which I'm
Woohoo!
putting out there, Play Freely, Spiritual Truths to Enhance the Lives of Sports People at all levels of the game, which makes me really get on to getting that published.
Yeah.
Because there's this spectrum, isn't there, of human endeavour. And there are times in our lives where we're on our game, but there might be just something that is just holding us back to get that marginal gain, to take it to the next level. And then there are days and times where, you know what, I just want to curl under the duvet today and just eat cornflakes in bed, you know. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're struggling. It doesn't matter if you're living your best life in terms of an invitation to the conference.
Yeah.
If it resonates with you,
yeah.
come along.
Yeah.
If anything resonates as interesting, fascinating, or you're getting curious about how it is people can live their life full out with flow, irrespective of this somewhat crazy world we're living in, then this conference is for you.
I love that answer. It's beautiful. It really is. It really is that simple, isn't it? It's for everybody to learn that we already have everything we need, that we're whole and we're complete, and we shine our brightest when we know that and we see that. And to spend 3 days intensively with incredible speakers and amazing people and beautiful conversations, awesome energy, it just, why wouldn't that be for you if you want to see something different and hear something different and experience something new and mind-blowing? So yeah, awesome sauce. I'm so excited for this, Denise, and
beautiful.
Thank you so much for a lovely little conversation today. I know we're going to do the reverse. I'm not sure, we haven't set it up yet, but for you to interview me on your page or however we're doing that. So anyone that's been watching today and is interested, we will let you know of the details of that, won't we? So thank you so much, Denise, and enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And thank everyone for watching and your beautiful comments. We'll go back in and have a little answer to all your comments in a few moments. So.
Thank you so much. And if anybody wants to get in touch, my website is info www.deniseholland.org, or my email is info@deniseholland.org.
I'll write comments as well, Denise, so that'd be cool.
Thank you so much. Can't wait. See you soon.